Hello, welcome to the second video about creating private and public keys. We are here in this series of short videos to use public key cryptography using our statistical software. So to get started further, I will have to show you this little disclaimer to tell you that all methods here are provided for learning purposes. You must first understand what you'll be doing because there is a serious risk of losing your data. You must know what you do at all times. Also, I really highly recommend you to try to dummy data first and also check laws of your country of residence for legitimate use of this tools and softwares. So to go ahead, what I ask you to actually get this code. Cryptography is fun with R. You can find it on my GitHub account. You can just get it and open it in R Studio. There you will be able to find it. And all we will be doing now is to execute this code. First line of code is about to load a necessary library. In this case, we'll be using OpenSSL library. And this library tdiverse will be using for as a helper to read write information and make some data manipulation. Now I will create here a folder with a name keys. I will do this here. So this folder, just creating this folder here. It's for the moment it's empty, and if I execute this function rca underscore keygen, I will be able to create my RSA key. That's simple. I can also specify another argument called bits, and I can, for example, specify something how long my key gonna be. So I can customize my key because by default the key size is 2048 bits. So after that, once the key is generated, I will pass that as a first argument to the next function, which will write this object persistently to this folder and assign it the name private.pm. This is, by the way, is for training training purposes. You can define any name you want, and you can also specify the password to access. This password will just let the software accessing this file. So right here, I will execute this code once. Be careful. There is if you execute it second time, it will overwrite the object. This is one of the risks we will talk about a little bit later. And but for this sake of demonstration, right now you got what we need. We have our private key. Next thing we'll do, we will read this private key and we will extract a public key element and we'll write it to the file as shown here. So right now we have private and public key. So the objective of this tutorial is already done. However, I would like to actually show you what this key is. So I will execute this function private underscore key. We'll read key and store it into this memory here, and we can inspect them using function structure. This way we can see exactly what this key is about, what is this type, what is the size, what is the ID of this key, and fingerprint, hash, and so on. And these elements here are actually those unique long random numbers which make our cryptography possible. So this part here is elements E and N. They are both the same for private and public key, but however, these ones are really those that make secrets. If we are increasing the size of this key, the size of these elements will increase as well. Okay, this was a little bit about decomposing those key. That's I believe this is all enough. Let me just remove this private key from global environment and clear my console just to make sure there is nothing remained. And yeah, once again, I I just in this short video, I show you how to create those keys. Be careful because there is a risk of overwriting this code. So make sure you know what you're doing. Um, in order to manage those risks, I also recommend you to visit my course, which I created on Udemy. And this course is about how to use cryptography with R Statistical Software. It contains step-by-step instruction about uh, about encryption, and also case studies that will help you to stop your password chaos with very detailed step-by-step examples that help you to learn this purpose. So with this said, I thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we will be starting using those private keys and public keys to actually encrypt something. Thank you for watching.